Hello and welcome to the newscast. I'm Daniel Choy here to keep you updated on the latest. Today is a special holiday here in Korea, one meant to celebrate the Korean alphabet known as Hangeul. Introduced by King Sejong 568 years ago, Hangeul replaced Chinese characters that people used to express the Korean language with. Today it's been evaluated as one of the most scientific, easy-to-learn alphabets in the world. To celebrate, Prime Minister Chung Hong-won attended a ceremony this Thursday where he spoke about the importance of the globalization of the Korean language. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has not been seen in public for more than a month now. Could his next appearance be at The Hague? A draft resolution is circulating around the United Nations that calls for Kim to be referred to the International Criminal Court for the regime's human rights abuses. Our Connie Kim has this report.
For the first time, it appears the United Nations is inching closer to referring North Korean leader Kim Jong-un to the International Criminal Court over the regime's human rights violations. Speaking on the condition of anonymity, a UN diplomatic source said that a draft resolution on Pyongyang's human rights abuses was circulated behind closed doors on Wednesday. The proposed resolution, written by the European Union, would need to be approved by related UN councils and the General Assembly to go into effect. The development is months in the making. Back in February, the UN Commission of Inquiry on Human Rights in North Korea reported on widespread, systematic, and gross violations being carried out in the north, ranging from forced labor and systematic torture to executions. A month later, the UN Human Rights Council adopted a resolution in support of the report, which was followed by an unofficial UN Security Council meeting on the matter. At a rare session on the human rights issue Tuesday, the North Korean delegation at the UN dismissed the allegations as an attempt by the United States to topple their regime. While the delegation denied the existence of prison camps in the north, they did for the first time acknowledge that they run labor camps. Connie Kim, Arirang News.
Meanwhile, here in South Korea, the main opposition New Politics Alliance for Democracy has a new floor leader today. Woo Yoon-gun will lead the party for at least the next 6 months at the National Assembly. According to our Kim Young-gil, he is going to have a lot on his plate.
Three-term lawmaker Woo Yoon-gun was picked as the next floor leader of the New Politics Alliance for Democracy on Thursday. Woo, who is considered a moderate, enjoyed the support of party members loyal to former President Roh Moo-hyun, who hold a majority of the main opposition's 130 seats in parliament.
We will strive for balance and rationality within the party. All of our 130 lawmakers will negotiate with the ruling party and towards becoming a powerful main opposition. We will do our best to communicate with the people.
The 57-year-old lawmaker walks into a position fraught with challenges. He'll need to bridge the factional divides that have emerged in the party while preparing the party for its convention early next year, where a new party chairman will be selected. He'll also need to win back the support of the people. Under the leadership of former floor leader Park Young-sun, the main opposition's approval ratings have dipped to 19%. Park stepped down last week over her handling of negotiations on a special bill designed to uncover the root causes of April's ferry disaster. Woo, the new floor leader, takes the reins during the middle of a parliamentary audit of the government. The ruling and opposition parties continue to haggle over at least one key issue, that being whether to summon the heads of Korea's conglomerates for questioning. The main opposition party says they should be, so they can be asked about labor disputes at their companies. The ruling Century Party opposes the idea, arguing that it is not the National Assembly's place to intervene in labor disputes. Kim Young-gil, Arirang News.
Despite the government's increased efforts to crack down on tax evasion, the amount of overdue taxes in the nation has risen to more than $6.5 billion. According to data from the National Tax Service, more than 732,000 people as of June had failed to pay their federal taxes. Although the number of tax delinquents has gone down since 2011, the total of unpaid taxes has spiked 33%. Unpaid value-added taxes took up the largest portion, accounting for 20% of total overdue taxes, followed by income taxes at 7.2% and corporate taxes at 3.5%. Samsung Electronics has started mass production of the world's first 3-bit vertical NAND flash memory. The Korean tech giant first unveiled the so-called triple-level cell chip in August. It has 32 layers of laminated cells and is far more efficient for storing information than the current 24-layer versions. Each chip provides 128 gigabits of memory storage. NAND flash memories are used in smartphones and other mobile devices to save data when they are turned off. And for the second year running, Apple has been named the world's hottest brand name. Interbrand, in its annual report of the best global brands, puts Apple's brand value at $118.9 billion. That's up 21% from last year. Google came in at second at a price of $107 billion. Samsung Electronics took another step forward, up one notch to 7th on the list. The Korean tech giant's brand was valued at $45.5 billion. Other Korean companies making the cut include automaker Hyundai, which climbed 3 spots to 40th, and Kia, which jumped 9 slots to 74th. Interbrand uses 3 key aspects to decide a company's brand value: its financial performance, its influence on the choices of consumers, and its ability to command a premium price or lock down earnings. The first person diagnosed with Ebola in the United States has died. Thomas Duncan, who caught the virus in Liberia before flying to Texas, was being treated with an experimental drug in isolation at a Dallas hospital. His case has heightened alert levels in the U.S. about the deadly virus. Meanwhile, a new report from the World Bank Group shows that the 2-year regional financial impact of Ebola could reach $32.6 billion by the end of 2015 if the outbreak isn't contained. The report says the total could be even higher if action isn't taken to alleviate the fear factor that could force countries to close borders, airlines, and suspend various commercial activities. The deadliest outbreak of Ebola the world has ever seen has killed more than 3,800 people so far, most of them in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea. Islamic State militants continue to make advances on the Syrian city of Kobani. As of Wednesday night local time, they had pushed into 2 districts of the mainly Kurdish border city. The U.S. and its coalition ally, the United Arab Emirates, launched airstrikes on 9 targets in Syria, including 6 near Kobani. But even the Pentagon acknowledged the fact that the air support probably did not provide enough assistance to keep the town from falling into militant hands. Nearly 200,000 people have been forced from their homes in Kobani in recent weeks amid violent clashes there. Meanwhile, in Turkey, at least 21 people have been killed in deadly riots involving Kurdish protesters upset over their government's lack of support in the fight against IS militants. Shifting gears to a different story now. Whether through moisturizers or surgery or special treatments, people these days are willing to put in the time and money to make their skin look better. But as our Paul Yee explains, the next option on the horizon may just include something you eat.
Modern people rely on plastic surgery and cosmetic products to enhance the appearance of their skin, which acts as a barometer for their health and age. But soon, they might be able to easily and effectively take care of their skin with edible medication. Local researchers have developed a natural element from legumes that is found to enhance skin health.
We found that legume extract has a direct effect on reducing the aging of skin and wrinkles.
Through animal testing, the team discovered that legume extract reduced wrinkles by 28% and improved skin layering by 56%. The natural substance also weakened the formation of a protein enzyme called MMP that contributes to wrinkles by 47%. The researchers were also able to identify the main source of skin aging. They found that MMP enzymes cause collagen damage and accelerate the breakdown of proteins, which eventually leads to chronic skin damage. The recent findings have great potential for commercialization as functional foods.
We believe the substance produces anti-aging effects and repairs skin damage better than other existing cosmetic products.
The research is expected to push forward the development of edible cosmetics and is in the process of attaining international patents. Paul Yee, Arirang News.
Now the weather. It's sunny and windy enough to provide a perfect public holiday for outings for Koreans. Chilly mornings and evenings and picture-perfect weather during midday are expected to continue through tomorrow. And now let's check out the weather conditions in your neck of the woods and around the world. That's all from us for now. Thank you for watching. For more, do join us again at 10 p.m. Korea time.